Hello, welcome to episode 5 of 52 Movies. In this episode, we'll be talking about the short film Garden of Words. I picked this one because it was short, and after the last two movies, I think we need something a little more laid back. So The Garden of Words is a short anime film. It is around 45 minutes, and it's about the relationship between a boy and a woman. It doesn't get romantic, but it does, make you uncomfortable that it's gonna happen, but trust me, it doesn't. It's fine. It has the most beautiful shots of rain and water and nature. I've seen it about 3 times now, mostly for the beauty of it, it's gorgeous. Rain is my most favorite type of weather. It calms my soul, and I think that's why I've watched this movie so many times now. Even if you're not interested in the story, I really think you should give it a chance just to stare at it. It's so pretty. I'll try to include some shots of it here if I can. Look up the trailer. I was introduced to this. It was on Netflix, and the trailer started playing while I was going through movies, and it captured me. The water droplets falling and landing into the water, and I'm like, these animators probably spent so much time just on the B-roll of water and rain and stuff. So pretty. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. So, let's talk about the characters just a little bit. The boy is very lonely. I think he moved schools recently, so he doesn't like his new school. He feels out of place. He wants to be a shoemaker, so he's very insecure about his dreams. He doesn't think sometimes that he can make it, and just different things like that. So he's very insecure. And every day that it rains, he decides he's gonna skip school and go to the garden to sketch his shoes. So the woman character is very lonely as well. She feels stuck in her life and lost. She doesn't feel like she can be an adult. It's not that she's immature, it's just that she doesn't feel like she can make it, she's not capable. I really do believe that this woman has legit depression, just different things that hint at her having some sort of depression. So because of this depression and other things I will kind of go into, she's skipping work just about every day and going to the gazebo to read, drink beer, and eat chocolate. One of the reasons why, other than her feeling stuck in life and lost, that she is depressed is because she's bullied by some of her students. She's a teacher. They start rumors about her because one of the girls' boyfriends thought that she was hot, so they got mad at her and started spreading rumors and just being very cruel to her. And so she just started staying out of work and going to the garden. Boy and the woman, they start to get closer. They share breakfast with each other, so he'll bring his breakfast, and she started making breakfast instead of bringing chocolate and beer, so he's helping her kind of get healthier, I guess. At one point she says that for a while there, the only thing she could taste was chocolate and beer. After they start getting close and they start sharing meals and she starts cooking again, she's like, I can taste things again. Once she gets close to the boy confides in her and tells her that he wants to be a shoemaker, and he's scared that she's going to judge him for this because it's kind of an old art, He's very insecure about his dreams. But eventually, she becomes his foot model, and he wants to make a pair of shoes for her. He says that he wants to make these shoes for her to make her want to get up and start walking again. Not in the literal sense of walking, but make her feel like she can be a full person again. I guess he senses that she's depressed as well. But they both get closer and develop a really strong friendship, and the rainy season is over, so he stops going to the gazebo because that was his deal he made with himself. If it rains, I go to the garden. If it doesn't rain, I will go to school. And he hates school. He feels like he doesn't belong, like he wants to be an adult already. He says that she holds all the secrets of the adult world, and he feels like the adult world is a place where people do what they're meant to do. It feels more purposeful than just going through school. So eventually in the movie, it is revealed about the bullying and everything, and the boy goes up to the girls that were bullying her. One of the girls calls her a slut, so he slaps her and then he gets beat up. So they finally meet up again. It begins to storm and they go to her apartment to dry off. They cook and eat breakfast together, and they're just having a good time, and both of them say it's the best time that they've had in a very long time. He confesses his love for her. Obviously that can't happen. She's an adult, he's 15. This is the part where you kind of get concerned, like, oh my gosh, is this gonna happen? But no, she tells him, she's like, I'm actually moving, I'm, leaving town and everything. He gets upset and walks out the door, and then a few minutes later she's crying and everything, and she leaves and runs after him. When they meet in the stairwell, he says that he hates her, he wished he'd never confided in her. If he knew she was a teacher, he would not have. And she breaks down and tells him that he saved her from a really dark place. They're both, going through a lot, and I think that they helped each other get through it. There's a scene after the credits where the boy goes back to the gazebo and he leaves the finished pair of shoes for her. In the end, she inspired him and he inspired her. They were both what they needed at the time, and after this they move on with their lives a little more capable and confident in what they want and where they're going. Plot-wise, it's really weird, and I've seen it 3 times now, and I still get nervous that things are going to turn romantic, but I really enjoy this movie. I think it's beautiful. It's filled to the brim with this gorgeous B-roll of rain and water and nature in this garden, and the garden is inspired by the Japanese gardens. Overall, it's a good time if you can get over the will they, want they that would turn illegal if it's a will they, Overall, I enjoyed this movie, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.